Hello friends, welcome to Vidyascooking channel. This is Vidya Lakshmi. I'm back with a new recipe and today I'm going to share my mother's idli sambar recipe. This particular sambar recipe is so tasty. It's nice and chunky though. It has got a lot of this tomato and shallots in it, which makes it even more tastier when you are going to serve it for idli or vadas, Medu vadas. So we use this sambar at home. This is a typical South Indian style sambar and she prepares it very well. Now, normally a lot of people they have forgotten this recipe. They use the pressure cooker to cook the onions and everything, and then they mash it up and they prepare the sambar. Now, I prefer this way of sambar than the pressure cooker one. Though the pressure cooker one is easier, this way it is very nice and easy to prepare. So here we have cleaned the shallots, washed it, and we have quartered the shallots because it was in large size. The same goes for the tomatoes. We are using a Roma tomatoes here, which is also known as Bangalore tomato. We need nice and ripe tomatoes for this recipe. So once you rinse it in water, we have to chop it into large chunks because we'll be frying all of this. We are not going to pressure cook it. So we'll chop all the tomatoes, then slit the green chilies and wash the curry leaves and also finally chop the coriander. So whatever my mother was doing the pre-preparation for this recipe, I have recorded all of that also. Normally I don't post this because people feel it is a very long video or I'm just dragging the video for the content. But there is a lot of tips involved when you're preparing a sambar. Especially, you will not find this sambar in a restaurant because what my mother prepares at home, she prepares it at home from the beginning, from the scratch that is. So even the sambar powder, she prefers to dry roast all the ingredients, allow it to cool down, then she'll grind it for only two uses. She'll not prepare the sambar powder also in bulk because that is how you need to prepare sambar and the quality of the sambar will be excellent. This is not just a saying, but if you prepare it from the scratch it is very nice and tasty. Here we have prepped up all the ingredients for the sambar. We have already pre-cooked the split mung beans with little bit of turmeric powder and oil in it, and we have reserved. All the veggies are chopped and reserved. We need chili powder, coriander powder, turmeric powder, asafetida, some mustard seeds, fenugreek seeds, and black gram dal. First, we have heated our wok on medium flame. To the wok, we have added oil. We'll add the mustard seeds, black gram dal, and the fenugreek seeds. Allow it to splutter. Then she has started to add the shallots. She'll fry the shallots and she'll also add tiny amount of salt for the shallots to fry. Now we have also added the curry leaves. We need to fry all of this. I'm showing you all of this from the beginning because whatever she prepares at home, it is not the same like the restaurant one. The restaurant one is completely different. It's made for more commercial purpose and it is very easily prepared with a pressure cooker. Now we have added the asafetida and we'll fry all the ingredients till the raw flavor from the onion reduces. So once the onion has fried for 2 to 3 minutes, now we have added the tomatoes. I'll be using only ripe tomatoes, or we have used only ripe tomatoes in this recipe, and that gives an enhanced flavor and taste in this recipe. It also gives that slight sweet and tart flavor and taste in this recipe. Now once the tomatoes and onion has fried well, at this point we'll add chili powder, coriander powder and turmeric powder. We need to fry the spice powders till the raw flavor reduces. All the ingredients used in this recipe, friends, will be listed in the description box below this video, or you can click the icon above this video which will direct you to my blog. In the blog I posted a detailed recipe. Also like me and follow me on Instagram, Facebook and Twitter for regular updates. Now here you can see we have added salt as per taste now because that salt we added that was for the shallots. Now this is salt as per taste for the sambar. We have added water and we'll allow the onion and tomato to boil. So just cover it and allow it to boil. Once the onion and tomato has cooked down a bit, that is when we'll add the cooked split mung beans. That is also called as the pasi parpo or Hesaru bele. So we have to cook the hesaru bele or the spasi parupu, rinse it in water with twice and then add water, add some turmeric and little bit of oil, and you have to cook it down nicely, mash it and reserve it. So for the sambar recipe, I'm preparing this spongy cup idlis. These cup idlis turned out so good, friends. I highly recommend it, especially if you want to buy some different shapes idli stands, or if you want to make something different for your kids and family. I highly recommend this from Flipkart. The price point is also very affordable. It is priced between 600 rupees. So you can buy this, and this makes a wonderful housewarming ceremony gift. Or you have a friend who is extremely crazy about idlis, you can gift them this. So this is a very nice product. I've earlier shown you how to prepare idli and dosa batter. And the detailed recipe is posted on my blog and on this channel. I'll link the video recipe link. You try this recipe, it turns out so good. You always end up with nice and spongy idlis and very nice crispy dosas. So for dosa and for idli, we prepare only one batter and we use it. So it is very nice. The first 3 days, once we grind the batter, we'll prepare only idlis, because the first 3 days we'll prepare idlis, we get nice spongy idlis. The other 2 or 3 days we'll prepare dosas in it. So it is very nice and economical and convenient if you prepare the idli and dosa batter in bulk and store it in the fridge and use it. So your breakfast is sorted, like your breakfast or your evening tiffin is completely sorted when you prepare this idli and dosa batter in bulk. Now you can see this idli stand. I placed it in the steamer and I'm going to steam cook it. It turned out so cute because I really like the small tiny cup like idlis. The only downside is it did not fit in any of our steamers. I have to buy another steamer for that. Now here you can see the tomato and onion has cooked out. We have added the mashed dal, that is that siriparpu or hesaru bele, split mung beans basically. We have added that and little bit of water. At this point you have to adjust the salt and water consistency. So we like it a little bit watery. So once we have added some water and salt, we have allowed it to boil nicely. The sambar has started to boil nicely. At this point, we'll add our sambar powder. So the freshly prepared sambar powder we'll add, and we'll give it a good stir and allow it to boil. Just one boil, that's about it. So here you can see the sambar is done and the idli is also simultaneously cooked well. So now we will just have to finish the sambar with a tiny amount of tamarind pulp. You can use tamarind pulp, or best is lime juice. So freshly squeezed lime juice on the sambar is very nice and tasty. Try preparing the sambar with lime juice, because normally or traditionally it's only tamarind that is used, but lime juice also gives a very nice flavor and taste. Now finally we have added coriander leaves. Our idli and sambar is ready. So now we'll just stir the sambar well, remove it from the flame, and we'll serve it with hot steamed cooked idlis. That's how simple it is, friends. Do try this recipe and post your comments. If you enjoyed watching this video recipe, do like, comment and subscribe to my channel. All my social media handlings and all the ingredients used in this recipe will be listed in the description box below this video. Until next time, this is Vidya Lakshmi. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.